Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTBase.com. Welcome to our weekly COT review. Today we're going to be analyzing the 9th Commitments of Traders Report of 2024. And as we always do, we shall start off by looking at the largest changes in commercials net positions. This, of course, the classic COT report type that we're analyzing, futures and options combined. At COTBase.com, you have the option to switch to newer COT report types like the disaggregated traders and financial futures or commodity index traders report types. And you also have the option to look at only futures data or only options data as well. Let's get started. We have copper on top of our list with a 30% change in commercials net positions. This is a bearish COT change size, much greater than average. I'd say top 10 for sure, maybe top 5. Suggesting further weakening in the copper market. Moving to a 5-year chart, you can see that we are moving away from bullish extreme levels. Nothing too unusual over here. It's really the bearish COT change signal this week that I think you can look at if you're trading copper. Platinum is our next market. Here we have a 16% change in commercials net positions. If we switch to the 1 year's chart, there you go. It is larger than average. However, we've seen greater changes in the past. This is a bullish change signal suggesting strengthening in platinum in the next few days. Now, moving to a 5 year's chart, we get a chance to examine stress levels. And on this 5 year's chart, you can see that we are leaning towards bullish extremes right now. The most bearish extreme from January of 2020, just before the COVID pandemic, that was a bearish extreme, and actually it seemed to be a successful signal. We are back to bullish stress levels again. Wheat will be the next market. Here we have a 15% change in commercials net positions, a bit larger than average, bit of a bearish change signal, but nothing huge really, nothing exciting. Here we have the 5 years chart, and you can see that we are more or less in between the two major extremes, the most bearish COT extreme levels, the most bullish extreme levels are here. We have a few examples of that, and we've moved away from those bullish stresses, that's for sure. Before jumping to the large speculator COT extreme analysis, I'd like to show you our wonderful iCOT Intraday Indicator. Now, I usually just look at a market that I'm analyzing in the classic part of this COT review. And don't forget, I've mentioned many times in these reviews that we have developed this wonderful tool which we call the iCOT, because we are mimicking classic COT analysis techniques in this tool set. We spent many years of developing it, and it is a unique indicator. Nothing, I don't think you would find anything similar to it, and we are very proud of the accomplishments. So it is a tool that's similar, as I said, to classic COT analysis. So we call speculators and commercials out on this score chart. We differentiate between speculators signals that are these blue colored candlesticks. So when speculators are at an extreme, we get these blue candlesticks. Now, if we have commercials at an extreme, we get these yellow diamonds above the candle if it's a sell signal, below the candle if it's a buy signal. Now, the interesting part is this is gold on a 1-minute candlestick chart, and you still get these wonderful signals. So I think it's a great supplemental tool to classic COT analysis. The strongest signals, by the way, when of course both commercials and speculators are at an extreme, we represent this with this vertical line we call stripe signals. Green for bullish stripe signals, and of course red for bearish sell signals. So, and I'd like to show you that this is actually a tool that you can use not only on commodities, forex, but also stocks. This is Tesla. This is a 5 years, pardon me, this is a daily candlestick chart going back to 2021. You can see that it very well signaled tops in the market, and then beautiful signals just preceding this bottom. This is, by the way, a default setting. All I did was set the indicator to show all the signals. This is the iCOT Intraday Indicator with AfterSignal, where basically we filter out a bunch of signals and the system will tell you when it's a good opportunity to actually enter the market. Now, this doesn't only work on daily candlestick. Intraday meaning you can go down into the micro time frames. This, of course, is a 4-hour candlestick chart. Beautiful stripe signal at the top, beautiful stripe signal at the bottom. We can go down into the hourly time frames as well, and it's a unique indicator. Very, very good tool if you're trading shorter time frames. 15-minute candlestick chart. You can go down any level you want, and again, it works on basically any market that you have data for. Back to the review and moving on to large speculators, COT Extreme analysis. We've got a couple of complex market, grains, soybeans. We combined the market, all the markets within that market category into one combined huge data. So we're going to jump over those. That's for our subscribers. Soybeans all-time COT Extreme, not only in commercials net positions, but large speculators as well. Unquestionable bullish COT Extreme. However, caution is advised because these extremes can be present in the market for many, many weeks, even month before the trend changes. In this case, before we see a bottom happening in soybeans. The next market is rough rice. Here we have a 676 report extreme in large speculators, very large extreme, almost all time, 662 in commercials net positions. In this case, we are witnessing a bearish COT extreme. So that's an interesting signal in rough rice. And last but not least, another soybean market, soybean meal, again, all time. Or pardon me, I said all time. It's not all time, however, it's really, if you go on an all time chart, you will see that it is close to all time extreme levels. It is a bullish extreme, no question about that, suggesting a bottoming coming in the next couple of weeks or maybe month ahead of us. But stress levels are building up. I think there's some great opportunities that we just saw in this review. Of course, there's way more to do. I don't show all the market categories in these free YouTube videos, but if you become a member, you will have the option to analyze the COT reports of all the markets, and of course dig into the data if you want. You can always go and find even more data. If you're interested in soybeans, for instance, then of course you can go and dig into that. We have a indicator developed only for classic COT analysis. We call it the COT Base Pro indicator. It's available for NinjaTrader. You also get the option to download our data download. So a lot of interesting tools here at cotbase.com. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or send me an email at info@cotbase.com. I wish you guys a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you in my next COT review. Take care. Goodbye.